Hi, my name is Amber, and this is the New Year's Resolution book tag. This tag was originally created by Hardback Hoarder, and I will have that video linked down below. Question number 1. An author you'd like to read that you've never read before. First one, I decided to go with Laini Taylor. I haven't read any of her books, but her stuff just sounds amazing and everybody seems to love it, especially Daughter of Smoke and Bone series. It just seems like something that would be right up my alley, and I am super excited to get into it, and I'm actually really hoping to read one of her books sometime this year. Question number 2. A book you'd like to read. I decided to go with the one that I had just recently picked up, and that is Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I love both of them as authors. I love other things that I've read by them, and I'm super excited to get into this. I'm so ready for it, and I'm really hoping to read it sometime in the next couple of months maybe. Question number 3. A classic you'd like to read. I would love to read anything by Jane Austen. I've just never read any of her books, and those seem to be ones that everyone talks about in favorite classics, so I'm hoping to get to one eventually. Let me know if you've read any down below and what your favorites are so I know which one to read first. Question number 4. A book you'd like to reread. I'm definitely going with Akamaf on this one. I've just had the urge to reread through this book. I don't know what it is. I just really want to reread through this whole entire book again, and I'm really hoping to do that sometime this year because I love this story so much, specifically this book out of the trilogy. Question number 5. A book you've had for ages and want to read. For this one, I'm going to go with The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I've just had this book for probably a few years now and just never gotten around to reading it. It is on my TBR for this month, so I'm hoping so much that I'll be able to actually get through it this month. I know it's short, so it should be quick, so I really want to just read this and get it off of my TBR shelf. Question number 6. A big book you'd like to read. For this one, I'm actually going to go with Unexpected Everything by Morgan Madsen. This is a pretty decent sized book, especially for contemporary. I don't know many contemporaries that are this large. I think this book is supposed to be over 500 pages, so I definitely want to read it sometime, hopefully during the summer. Question number 7. An author you've previously read and want to read more of. For this one, I'm going to go with Leigh Bardugo, specifically because of the fact that I have not read Six of Crows yet. I had just gotten through the Grisha trilogy last year, and Six of Crows is on my list for this year. I really want to get through this duology, especially since everyone loves it. Question number 8. A book you got for Christmas that you'd like to read. I'm actually going to go with Fantastic Beasts. This is the deluxe collector's edition, which I will show more of in my haul at the end of the month. I love this thing so much, and I actually haven't read the Fantastic Beasts book yet, and I think this is going to be a fantastic way to read it because it's going to have absolutely beautiful illustrations in it, and I think it's going to make such a huge difference to the story. Question number 9. A series you'd like to read start to finish. For this one, I'm going to go with The Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken. I've been putting this series off because I've been trying to pick up the 3rd book, but I know the show or the movie or whatever it is that's being made is supposed to come out later this year, so I really want to read this before that comes out. Question number 10. A series you'd like to finish that you've already started. For this one, I have to go with the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Heavenly Fire is the last one I need to finish, but it's just so big and scary, and I'm just overwhelmed with trying to pick it up and actually get through it. But I really want to finish it to see how things wrap up, so hopefully I'll be able to do that this year. Question number 11. Do you set reading goals? And if so, how many books are you planning to read for 2018? I do set reading goals for the past few years. Normally they stay at 80 because I know I can hit 80. This year I decided to kind of push myself and I put it to 100. Don't know how well that's gonna go. It's scary, but I'm excited and I'm glad to push myself a little bit more this year. Question number 12. Any other reading goals? I have 2 big ones that I definitely wanted to add onto this list. One of them is part of the reason why I put my goal to 100 books, and that is just to read more manga and graphic novels. I've always wanted to read more manga and graphic novels and just haven't, so I'm trying to push myself to do that more this year. And because those are short, quick reads, I'm hoping that'll help me get to 100 a little faster. The other goal that I have for this year is just to read more ebooks. I know I read some for review copies, but I have a ton of ebooks on my Kindle that I just haven't touched yet, and I'd really like to get to them at some point, so I definitely want to try to read more ebooks. So those are all the questions for the New Year's resolution tag. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.